How did you come up with the idea for the kit?
When I told you the concept of, this idea, what did you think about it?
When I contacted you, how many drums did you think you were going to get out of me?
When was the first time that you perceived that I was legit?
What was your first impression? I mean, I approached you, so like, what did you think about that?
So Ian, tell me, how did Hammer Custom Drums come about, man?
I'm glad you asked. I started working with a gentleman at a drum store, and got a lot of inspiration, and I learned a lot just by watching him do repairs. And after a while, when I started bringing in work, they were like, hey, will you help us to do some repairs, do some refinish work? So over time, the drum sets became more intricate. I moved on from doing intro level kits and just doing refurbishes, and started doing little customization. So it was just like little by little. I built a shed in my backyard. Literally, I built a shed. It's just plywood and put it on some bricks and put a plastic roof on top of it and started filling it with tools and learned how to paint. And there's this huge online community of drum builders, and they're willing to share their information.
So I got a question for you.
Yeah.
What's your craziest paint job to date?
So really, I mean, this guy right here is pretty beast, man. I know your inspiration is Dennis Chambers, and you saw his kit, and you could see through the finish, and you could see the wood grain.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't even know if we can do that. I knew that you wanted kind of like a powdery kind of look,
Yeah.
But but that's been a huge inspiration and a step up for a lot of different ideas. I'm not saying this is the most complicated finish, but like this has been like the stepping stone. And also over here, this is my emerald green Wizard of Oz looking green kit over here, and this was an inspiration from a lowrider I saw when I was 16. It's just been in my mind that I've always wanted to paint something that looked like that, where it was just going down the road and it was just like dang, this is like, so I do basic woodworking, right? But I put most of my effort and most of my money into finishing, because it gives me a lot more options to create a whole lot more cool stuff. Automotive paints by far gives me the widest variety of stuff, and I'm highly inspired by hot rods, low riders, street culture, just like that's what I'm into, is just doing stuff that's just like, it's candy for the eyes, and it pops.
I can't.
But also doing really, really high quality finishes. Like, it has to be able to put up with and be as durable as anything out there. But at the same time, I wanted to just absolutely like knock it out of the park and demolish any finish that you'd ever seen using any kind of paint job. To date, doing 9-step, 9-layer finishes, old school lace, hot rod and low rider finishes, where you lay down the lace and then you paint over the lace, and then the paint goes through the lace, and then you do candy coat on top of that. But then I take it another step and put glitter and pearlescent, and not the low quality stuff, but we're talking like high end, like the works, absolute. Nothing is too good for my customers if they ask for it. So
okay, I love that.
So
yeah, take it from me. I mean, nothing is too good. I remember when we was first talking about my signature snare drum, which, by the way, you should go pick one of those up. It's the greatest. And we were just kind of geeking out on it. I think we went to the movies that night, didn't we? And you were randomly just asking me what I wanted in a snare drum, and then later, this dude freakishly shows up with it like, oh yeah, your snare drum's ready, bro. And I'm like, huh? Well, we were just, this is an idea. And so that's just, it's like a testament to, what you do. Like, it was surprising to me. I've been in the game for a long time. I've endorsed a few companies, and luckily, it's been a real blessing to me to find people that are family, you know what I'm saying, that I consider family, because, from my side, I can speak for myself. You know, Ian truly is family. You know, we've hung out together. I know his wife and his kids, and that just makes this all the more special. The process, you know, we've slept hand and foot. We've been to LA and, you know, done some spirited stuff, hanging out and just had a good time. And yeah, it just keeps growing and growing. Matter of fact, yeah, I told you I remember when we first signed, I was just like, oh yeah, I'm not looking for just an endorsement. I want family.
That actually leads me to remember I had been in contact with our mutual friend Mark D.
Yeah,
and he had mentioned, hey, you need to go and check this guy out. There was no material on you, and so I was like, it's kind of iffy that I don't see a whole lot of video.
Yeah.
I didn't know who you play with, but your resume was highly impressive. And I was like, okay, like I'm willing to take it. I figured, I was like, this guy just must be working, and so he came over with my expectation was. I have no idea, and there's no way to know with anybody. Like anybody could come in.
It's a crapshoot.
You know, it's a crapshoot. And so I was like, I'm gonna let him take it out. Let's see how he treats the gear. Like, does he want me to look good? Because I'm gonna make him look good in the process. And so, like you said, it's got to be family. You know, we're looking out for each other.
Yeah.